guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. So this has been probably long awaited on my behalf. I feel like I contemplated a lot to do my first video, but I thought what a better way than to start my first ever video with a Q&A. I decided to start with that just because I want you guys kind of to get to know me before we embark in this journey. So my name is Karina Gonzalez. I'm on Instagram as Karina G. Well, that's my Instagram name. I asked on Instagram. You guys do follow me if you're from Instagram. Hi. But I did put a little question. I put get to know me Q&A, so you guys can ask me questions you guys wanted to know about me. Just so I can let you guys know a little bit more about myself. Let me know down below in the comments what videos you guys want to see. I have a couple ideas, but definitely let me know down below what you guys want to see from me, and we'll make that happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. Let's just get started with the questions. So the first question is, when's your birthday and how old are you? So my birthday is March 3rd and I am 24 years old. Also, that's not in the question, but I am a Pisces, and I'm familiar with the Pisces. I think like our biggest characteristic is we are emotional as fuck. This one was a really good question, and it says, why have you waited this long to start your own YouTube channel, girl? So I feel like this has maybe been like the second time that I've promised a YouTube video, or maybe like this would be, yeah, the second time. And I don't know, I feel like I contemplated it for so long, and I did speak about it, but I feel like people are so cruel sometimes, and I kind of, like I said, I'm sensitive, and I feel like before the way I used to think wasn't like the best way. Like I used to take criticism really hard, and I used to let it get to me, and I feel like as I got older, I kind of was like, you know what, la gente va a hablar. No matter if you're doing good or bad, people are gonna talk. So I was like, oh wow, like, you know, it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I feel like I was holding back a lot just because of that. But yeah, we're here finally, and yeah, I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. But that's probably the biggest thing, is like criticism. The next question is, if you guys didn't know, I do have a little girl, and she is 4 years old. I will put a little picture of her right here, but her name is Adelie, and she has changed my life in so many ways for good. If you see my daughter on Instagram, you know that she's sassy as hell. She has a personality that's like, I love her personality. Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, she has her days that I'm just like, but my life would be so boring without my daughter. She's like extra as hell. She's fun. She's hella funny, and she's obsessed with TikTok. So if you guys know what I mean by that, she does all the little dances, all the little yeah, she's just a lot. But the next questions are about Adelie, or they have to do with Adelie. What age did you get pregnant? So I got pregnant, I was 20 years old when I got pregnant. I'll probably do like a story time on like me getting pregnant, how I found out I was pregnant. If you guys want that, let me know down below. But yeah, I was 20 years old when I got pregnant. Okay, so the next question is, how did you come up with your baby girl's name? So I do have a picture in my phone, and I remember I wrote down a bunch of names that I liked, and I found like their origin and what they meant, so I wrote all of those down. Adelie came about, my best friend from high school, Alexis, she is my comadre and my best friend. We went to high school together. I've known her for maybe like 8 years. Her little niece's name is actually Adelie, and I had never heard it ever. And I remember once we were in the car, and she was like, oh, we're gonna go pick up, because she has a son, we're gonna go pick up Julian and Adelie. And I was like, oh my god, that name is so cute. And at the time I was pregnant. I remember I was like, oh my god, that name's so pretty. Se me pegó. God, that name is so cute. So I wrote that name down on my little list, and I remember me and Javi, and we sat there and we went through all the names. I went through all the names with my family, and then we ended up picking Adelie. So Adelie's whole name is Adelie Chantel and then Maya. So it sounds like 3 names, but Maya is her last name. So Chantel came about, my sister Maritza she really liked the name, and she was like, come on, name her Chantel. And I was like, no, like, I don't know, I really like the name Chantel, but I didn't like it as a first name. So then we came about the name because of Chantel Jeffries, and then a lot of other people. Like, I love the name Chantel, like Chantal too, but I just liked Chantel. We came about the name, and then I was like, you know what, like, that just flows, like Adelie, Chantel, Maya. And I was like, oh my god, and I just love my daughter's name. I feel like it's very different. I really like how it sounds. Maybe one day when she gets older, she won't like the name Adelie, because I feel like it's kind of niñada, but she has two names that she can go by, you know? Yeah, and I think it's so cute that a lot of girls, after I named my daughter Adelie, would message me on Instagram like, oh my god, I named my baby after your daughter. Like, that name's so unique, it's so different. So yeah, shout out to Adelie, because I stole her name. But yeah, that's how her name came about. Guys, how many kids do you plan to have? So for a very long time, growing up, you know, when you're like younger, not like little, but you always say like, oh, my number was always three kids. That was my number. And that actually can only be my number now, because if you guys didn't know, I did have a C-section. I could probably do a story time on my labor and delivery, because Jesus, it was something else. But yeah, so I have a C-section. I had to get emergency C-section when I had Adelie. So my number is only 3. I can only have 3 pregnancies unless I do vaginal birth. But and I do talk a lot with my hands. I'm sorry, that's a force of habit. I don't know why. I need my hands and my fingers to like give you guys a full experience. One time I was like, Adelie's gonna be only child. Adelie's gonna be only child. And then so going back to when I got pregnant, I thought I was having a little boy. Like, something in me told me, you're having a little boy. Or maybe it was me that was like, I want a little boy, I want a little boy. And then I remember when I cut into my gender reveal cake, I was like, oh my god, I'm having a girl. Like, oh my god, I'm having a little girl. And I kind of was like in shock, and kind of was like, why am I having a little girl? Like, not that I, you know, like looking back, I love my daughter. That's no fact about that. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I don't know, I really wanted a little boy for my first kid. And when, you know, after I found out I was a little girl, I was kind of like excited, because I feel like, if you guys know, there's a lot more clothes for little girls than there is for boys. And I'm very like girly, like super girly. So I like big bows and all of that, you know. So I was kind of excited to be able to do that with my daughter. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a little mini-me, like, ugh. So then yeah, I got over that whole thing. But I feel like my number is 2 now. I do want another baby, hopefully. For a while I was like, no, only child, only one, you know. But I feel like I should give Adelie a sibling. I do want a little boy now, but if I have a little girl, it doesn't matter. So maybe in the near future, when I'm ready, I will have baby number 2. So then the next question is, are you and hubby still together? So I feel like I've gotten asked this question so many times, and all of you guys want to know, but I feel like there's certain things I should keep private, and I feel like that's one of them. He is part of my life. We are part of each other's lives, but I feel like what we have going on, it's between us, you know, like we need to, yeah. So I mean, I guess you guys could say something like it's complicated or something, but later on, you know, we'll talk about that when the time's right. Okay, so another question is, how many brothers and sisters do you have? So I actually don't have brothers, so I have 2 sisters. So it's 2 sisters plus me. I will insert a picture of my sisters right here. And I feel like that's why my number was like 3. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a person of like super big families. I love big families. Like, my dad has 10 brothers and sisters. My mom just has 1 brother. But I don't know, I never seen myself having like a huge family. So that's why, I don't know, my number was always 3, you know. So, and it's 3 of us. So it's my older sister Lizette, then my middle sister Maritza, and I'm the baby. Yes, I'm the baby. So I mean, if you're the baby, you know, we get spoiled a lot. The next question is, where are you originally from? Born and grew up. So I'm born and raised in Stockton, California. If you guys don't know where Stockton, California is, it is in Northern California. It's maybe like 45 minutes from Sacramento, which is the state capital, if you didn't know. But yeah, I'm 45 minutes from Sac, and I've literally lived there my whole life till now. It seems so crazy that I've literally been living in Southern California for almost a year. But yeah, I was born and raised in Stockton, and then I recently moved to LA. And then that does go into another question that says, how are you loving Southern California? So I feel like I haven't got the full experience from Southern California, like living here in the LA area, because as soon as I moved over here, quarantine hit. So COVID hit, and everything kind of got shut down. So I can't sit here and say like, oh my god, I love it, because I haven't got the full experience. Like, yeah, I've done things, I've like here and there, but I feel like once it opens, you know, I feel like that's why it doesn't feel like it's been a year living here, because I haven't done a lot, you know, like I really don't go anywhere. Like, I stay in the valley and I don't go anywhere like much, you know. But I was super excited when I moved to the LA area, that I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so close to Disneyland. Like, compared to 5 hours going home and then driving over here to LA to go to Disneyland, I'm maybe like an hour away. So that makes like the biggest difference ever, that it's like, you know, like I feel like an hour to 5 hours. Yes, and I love Disneyland. Like, yeah, and my daughter loves Disneyland as much as I do, so yeah, it sucks that it's closed. The next question, where are your parents from? So my dad was born in Mexico, so my dad is from Sinaloa. He is from a town, it's called El Tamarindo. The real name is Villa Adolfo Lopez Mateo, and it's maybe 30 minutes from Culiacan. My mom was born here in the United States, so my mom was born and raised in Stockton. And then her parents, mom is from San Luis Rio Colorado, so that's like the border. And I've gone to Sinaloa and I've gone to San Luis. I love them both. I grew up going to both of places. Adelie has actually been to Sinaloa a couple of times, and I love that I can take her to where I grew up and do things that, you know, I used to do when I was little. And I love Sinaloa. Like, I love going to Culiacan, to Mazatlan. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about, because I just love going. It's so much fun. I feel like I've talked so fast. Oh yeah, and then in the last video I did, you guys were asking me what tea I was drinking, and I'm drinking it again. And it is a venti iced peach green tea lemonade. I get it iced, and then I add a little bit of extra peach juice. And this is a tea that I get from Starbucks, and I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. If I get a hot drink, then I get something else. In holiday season, it's a caramel brulee. Oh my god, iced, or in a frap, or it's just bomb. And then if I get it hot, it's still really good, but it's only available in holiday season. When I was pregnant, I would crave it. So I had a friend who used to work at Starbucks, and she told me how to order something that would taste similar. So I used to do that, and I forgot how I used to order it, but probably find out, you know, since it's going away, because it's only here for holiday season. I love Starbucks. Love it. Well, a good question that I got is, what is your life dream / goal? So growing up, I feel like my family has always owned businesses. So a goal for me is definitely something that I want to accomplish, is own my own business. So I'm not sure like exactly what I want to do, like what business I want to go into, but that's something that I want to have and I want to do for me and my daughter, and it's own my own business. So that could be like owning my own frutal, if you guys know what I mean, or owning like a clothing store, a kids boutique, anything around that sort. That something that I'm very passionate about. That's definitely something I want to do. Okay, so another question is, what do you like to do in your free time? What's your hobby? So I feel like, I don't know why, but cooking, I love cooking. I don't know why. I'm not the best cook in the world. I'm not. I feel like there's some food that I make that's like really good, and there's some food that I'm like, oh my god. But I feel like my family enjoys my food. And I don't know why. Like, if I'm stressed out, if I'm like angry, if I'm going through anything, cooking like helps my soul, I guess. I don't know, but it like relaxes me, and I just really enjoy cooking. And I feel like that's like something that I really like. At one point I was gonna go to culinary school and I just didn't end up going, but I mean, it's never too late. Maybe one day, you know, I'll start culinary school or I'll take a class or something. But the sun is going down, so my lighting might change a little. So another question is, what is your favorite food? So my all-time favorite food, like I cannot live without, is probably mariscos, which is seafood. I love everything seafood, everything mariscos, like sushi, ceviche, aguachile, caldo de camarón, caldo de pescado, whatever, enchiladas de camarón. Oh my god, that sounds so good. But I grew up eating a lot of everything, like fish, mojarras. Ooh, so good. Langostinos, crab, lobster. I like everything seafood, like everything, you know. And I grew up eating a lot of it. My dad makes some bomb ass ceviche, and where my dad is from, really known for their seafood. So, you know, I got to grow up going to the beaches out there, and they would literally take those tiones, the chocolatas, like all of that out and put it on a table in front of you, and you're literally eating the oysters and everything from the sea. And it's like, I got to experience that, and it's, hopefully my daughter likes it. I don't think she will, but maybe when she gets older. But I used to be like really small, like really small, eating like all of that. But yeah, that's my favorite food, like of all time. But I think that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got a little bit more like of a feel of me. You guys got to know me a little bit better. Hope I answered most of the questions. Definitely comment down below if you liked the video, or yeah, like and subscribe so when I do post videos you guys can get notified. In the comments, let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm not really sure like what to do yet. I'm definitely gonna do a video with Adelie just so you guys could see her personality a little bit more, maybe introduce my family. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the first video of many, so thank you guys for tuning into my first video, and I will see you guys in my next video.